My world stopped. I had never experienced such terror in my entire life. I absolutely froze. I could not move.
To say my life was turned upside down at that point, and I went through treatment.
These women are among thousands of women who are diagnosed with breast cancer each year.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, stage 4, with mets to the lungs, and I'm also triple negative and a BRCA1 gene carrier.
Michelle is currently in remission, but the chances of her cancer coming back are very high.
My cancer at the present time is not active. We know it's the type of cancer that will eventually come back, so anything that I can do that is fun and celebrates life, I'm in for it.
Nev says when she found out she had breast cancer, she fainted.
Shock. Complete shock. I mean, I fainted in the doctor's office. It was hardest on my son, who was 7 at the time, but I did tell him that I was going to be okay.
Mine was encapsulated, so it was totally encapsulated, so they couldn't do the biopsy because they had to take everything out to be able to tell me whether it was cancerous or not.
Cindy's tumor turned out to be benign, but both her mother and sister tested positive for the BRCA gene. But like all the women in this room, they are survivors. Their scars are their war wounds. They are the ambassadors of the She Project.
The She Project was inspired by a woman in the U.S. who was diagnosed with breast cancer in her early 30s. Now, a photo documentary was made about her journey towards becoming cancer-free. Unfortunately, she is currently battling another rare form of cancer, but her strength and her passion inspired the founder of the After Breast Cancer charity to create the She Project.
She really inspired me. Once I saw it, I thought, I need to do this for some of the women in Toronto as well, to make them look beautiful, to tell their story.
And the message here goes well beyond the beauty of the dress, hair, and makeup. It's about the fight.
You can still be beautiful at the end of it. You can still, have a life after cancer.
Angie Seth, Global News.